Hey, everybody. What up? What up? It's your boy Ginge. We are out here today about to do a little inking. I'm gonna finish this bad boy up, hopefully. Maybe. And we'll probably move on to some color another day. Alright, let me get settled in here. Alright. Cool story. Andrew cover Cuomo fucking chat show. Anybody watch that Kyle Dunnigan stand-up comedian? Very funny. Very funny gentleman. Alright, gang. Alright, just making sure everything's set up. Okay. So, let's hit this. Let's hit this. Alright, so we'll start with... Hey! There he is. What's up, Ryan? How you doing, buddy? Yeah, I was just listening to his Andrew Cuomo Rock and Chart show. It's really good. I love his impersonations. Bringing it back. Rock and Chart show. Alright. How's everybody doing? Got some of the boys here, I see. Thanks for coming by. Yeah. This is that Emerald piece from Rob Geronimo's stream, like several weeks ago at this point, but I like how it came out, so I wanted to keep putting in a little. The last stream, I just had too much fun yapping, and pretty much got nothing done. Isn't that funny? Ryan says, I joined his channel for the Sly Stallone after parties, and they are worth more than that. More than worth it. Oh, okay. Wow, I haven't seen this Sylvester Stallone impersonation. I'm trying to remember what it was. He was doing something on the Joe Rogan show, an impersonation that was really good. I think I confuse Kyle Dunnigan sometimes with that one actor from I don't remember his name, but he played Terry in Reno 911. Like just the really sort of mentally unwell guy. It was like, was it Nick Swartzen? There was Nick Swartzen in that show, and then there's another guy. I can't remember his name. Reno 911. That's a great show. I don't remember that one. Lieutenant Dagle. Nick. Yeah. Always on the roller skates. That was a movie I watched on commentary as a kid for some reason. I just used to enjoy movie commentary, actually. I mean, they don't really do it much these days, but from what I remember on the commentary track, that I don't think that was The Rock's first movie. I think like The Scorpion King was his first movie. But apparently The Rock pursued the Reno 911 cast because he was really interested in I guess he was a big fan of the show. He was in their movie Reno 911. What is it, Reno 911 Miami? Blows himself up with a grenade. If you smell. So I'm just putting some vines here. He's a wood kind of forest knight, so all this is like thick wooden vines. If you were to like, if you ever try to take a stump out of the yard, your axe will, those things are so thick, your axe just gets stuck in it. So it's kind of the thought here. Rockin' Churchill. Well, we missed our chance to be a homosexual. How many of those T-shirts do you think we're printing? Like, there was probably a good amount of people saying, "Oh, this will be hot. This will be hot right now." But then there's a contingency of people out there that were like, they were on board for the rest of forever. Now they got to retire the shirt. It's a damn shame. What do you do? Yeah. Now I have the That 70s Show theme song in my head. That's a really good one. Dun, 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 hanging out. Gotta warm the old fingers up here. I don't really do warm ups. Do artists do warm ups, Ryan? If you're there, do you do warm ups? You probably do like a warm up sketch. It's like doing your stretching. I just usually sort of dive in. There's Nick Swartzen, and then there's that guy. I don't remember his name in Reno 911, but the character he played was that he's like another weird pervert, but like the funniest scene is they get I guess like just some weird call to a motel, and that guy's there chained to the bed with a dildo or a strap on uh, attached to his head. I saw that at like 14. That absolutely informed the rest of what I thought was going to be funny for the rest of forever. It's hard to beat a dildo to the forehead. I never watched Community. That's one I never got into. I've heard it's really good. My best friend Colby, that's his jam. Ryan says he does warm ups 80% of the time and regret not doing it 20%. All right, heard that. The guy from Community. He's really funny. Usually plays like I've seen him in a few other things. Let's see. My arm's probably in the way. Let me get that out. Dan Harmon, for whatever reason, just I don't sort of. I mean, I like Rick and Morty, but his yes, it is him. What's this guy's name? Jim Rash. That's his name. Really? He's an Academy Award winning writer. Oh, oh, very cool. Jim Rash. Hats off to you, Jim. See, that's the kind of actor you don't have in Hollywood these days. Pedro Pascal, he couldn't go one whole season, if I'm not mistaken, without keeping the Boba Fett helmet on. This guy over here, though, he's an award-winning writer, and he'll still strap a dildo to his forehead for a scene. That's commitment. Maybe as a writer, he knows he'll do what it takes for the scene. If it works for the scene. Gotta respect it. What did he write? If you know off the top of your head there, right? Now I'm curious. I wonder if it's a comedy. Do they give Academy Awards for comedy? People are real snobbish. You made me laugh. Man. That's not real art. What? Make 'em laugh. Just sort of flying by the seat of my pants here. The old skin of my teeth. Shouldn't have teeth skin. That's one you'd hear growing up and you're like, ugh. So what's on the agenda for today, everybody? Anything exciting? Man, I wish I was better with this camera work. I'm sorry. Keep looking up. That's a good viewpoint. Keep looking up. Fix that mess somehow. Not quite sure. Okay. All right. Let's do the log. Got him standing on this tree here, nice and heroic like. Stand and fight. Any Dan Carlin hardcore history fans? I've been getting into that at work. I already like podcasts and long form stuff, so that it's entertaining and terrifying. Let's see. Ryan says, it took me a while to watch Community. I didn't like the first few episodes. Then I got past that and learned it's one of the best scripted shows on TV ever. Man. Dan Harmon is a brilliant scripter. Yeah, I've seen his what is it called? His story wheel, I think it is. His I mean, I don't. Yeah, I just think I'm in the same boat with you, really. I'm not a big fan of his stuff. Maybe I should try Community out. I mean, that's I've heard two people that are really into. Do you like what's that Canadian show on Hulu? It's sort of like a new wave Trailer Park Boys. It's like a bunch of Canadian hillbillies. It's like, oh God, I can't remember. My buddy's really into that though. He likes Community and that show. Man, I can't remember what that show is called. They sort of went quote unquote viral for a minute. Yeah, Letterkenny, that's it. The Descendants. I think that's like a kids movie or something. If I'm not mistaken. Sort of brings a font to mind. I don't know if I'm thinking of the right thing. Yeah, Letterkenny. I've tried it a few times. It's just another one I have a hard time getting into for some reason. But I like the random clips he's shown me. He's like, "Bro, this is just like our conversations." I'm like, all right. And then I watched it. It's good. The steak bit that really made me laugh. The bit about ants riding jet skis, that's pretty good. My buddy thinks that. Oh, I'm thinking of a Disney show. Yeah, I think so. Probably not the same guy that strapped a dildo to his head, or maybe we don't know. Shit, I don't know. I'm sure he's a fine gentleman. I don't know. He won an Academy Award, but yeah, Letterkenny. It's a good one. I recently finished all of Into the Shadows. That was pretty good. That was took a couple episodes for them to I think work into the character, but once they got into it as the actors, yeah, the show really picks up. I'm a big vampire dude, so and I also love The Office. That's my guilty pleasure, I guess you could say. That's been one of my. I haven't seen it in a couple years, but it's just because for I'm not even kidding, probably 5 years I would finish the show, The Office, and then I'd immediately start it over again. It was like this weird comfort thing for me, but dude, that show, I absolutely love The Office. Ryan says Letterkenny is a slow burn, and their accents can be tough at first. Another one that took me a while too, but now I love it. Right on. Oh, right. That's what I was gonna say. My buddy Colby, he wants that guy, the main character from Letterkenny, to play Wolverine. What do you think about that? Because they're, I guess, ultimately gonna have to replace Hugh Jackman at some point or something. I'm like, personally, I don't really see it. There's that guy that plays Homelander in The Boys. I don't know if you've seen The Boys, but if you look at like a normal picture of him without blonde hair, like scruffy hair and a kind of chin beard, that dude could play Wolverine. Yep. Ryan says we are watching the Shadows Police spinoff Wellington PD right now. Oh, I didn't know they did that. I should. Oh, so they did a police spinoff of Into the Shadows. Is that what that is? That sounds awesome. I catch up on stuff late, I guess. I mean, I try not to, but it just depends on what it is, really. Like me and my girlfriend have been working through lots of old stuff. Actually, we're watching Buffy right now, which I don't know if I should admit that in public or not, but I mean, I'd be a liar if I didn't say I was. Once you get past the cheese, it's a certain uh, I don't know, 90s feeling, but it is sort of tainted. Like everything is sort of with weird glasses because Joss Whedon's kind of a kind of a weird guy. It's like all those scenes are so much stranger when you're like, huh. But everybody's clearly that's like the one hilarious part about Buffy is everybody that plays a teenager is quite clearly like in their mid 20s and they're super tall. Thumbs no. Yeah, I don't know. Here's why for some reason Buffy kind of speaks to me. One, I'll have to just be outright about it. I am a Sarah Michelle Gellar simp. She's just always been one of my girls. I love her as Daphne. I loved her in The Grudge, and then way back when I was like 15 or 16 or so, I caught season 4 of Buffy. I borrowed it from my uncle on DVD. And season 4 had a really cool episode, which is pretty much what made me be like, all right, I can dig this. It was the Hush episode, which it was done in all black and white, and there's like very, very little dialogue. and I was like, it just really intrigued me, and I felt like he nailed it, Joss Whedon at the time. So I was like, that's when he was still kind of a star, honestly. I mean, you had Firefly, which that's one I've had a hard time getting into. Well, luckily, luckily my streams aren't that popular, so this one, this one will fly under the radar. Thank you, Ryan. Thank you, buddy. Just turn around and share it. Hey, everybody. No. Yeah, Firefly though. I've had a hard time getting into that. I've tried several times. Maybe if I try it again now, I'd get into it more. I don't know. I like Nathan Fillion. I love I forget his name, but the redhead in that. I forget his name, but him as an actor, he's a lot of fun. Oh no! Whoever else is watching, I saw your thumbs down too. You know what? There's been a few other times when I've had an opportunity to admit that I've been watching Buffy, and I've chose not to, just on other streams, because I'm like, that one might not go over so well. Which I totally get. It's not one. It's not one you tell the boys. It's not like, oh, guys, did you catch Buffy? No, that's never gonna happen. I don't think. Ryan says Firefly is my only Whedon jam. Yeah, I. You know, I don't know. I liked the first Avengers, I guess, but I mean, they kind of felt like, all in all, I mean, they're good, sure, but I don't know. They've just never really grabbed a hold of me as a franchise. It's never been one that I've sort of ran to see every movie for. It's really more like the random ones that I went to go see in theaters. Like I saw both the Ant-Man in theaters. Uh, what else? I don't remember off the top of my head. Just more like the random stuff. Like the only thing I'm interested in coming up is Doctor Strange, and that's just because of Sam Raimi. So he's pretty much one of my biggest, just a lifelong fan of Sam Raimi. I mean, who doesn't love Sam Raimi? Drag Me to Hell. That's probably one of my favorite movies of all time. Hey, see, you know what it's like to have to just sort of hear somebody coming down the hallway, pause it real quick, like, hey, somebody's coming. You just pause it. Like, what are y'all watching? Mm, nothing. Just just inking. Man, that's really awesome too, Ryan. As I'm sure you know. I'm sure you had a great time working with those guys. Many a tale. Spawn was one of the first comic books really that I got into. I think you may have heard this story, but I had a really rocking godfather, my uncle Mark, and he was like, your typical long hair music dude that was into comic books. Was a guitar teacher at the local music store, and my mom used to babysit his daughter, and yeah, just he'd bring me over, whatever. But one day brought me this big black box of Spawn comics. It was a box of half Spawn and half Bone. Never read the Bone stuff, but yeah, definitely read the Spawn, and that was something that really stuck with me. And like, it's just one of those things you read and it, blows your hair off your head. I was already a fan of the movies too, or the movie rather. Spawn. It was the best of times and it was the worst of times. Well, I'd really like to hear about it sometime. I mean, I'm 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 definitely interested in the best of it. I'm sure the worst of it's probably where they just like slamming you with work. Were you the gopher? I mean, is there any story that's not too brutal in particular you'd like to share? I mean, you don't have to, but Bone is so much better than Spawn. I've heard Bone is really good, and then I missed out. It just I I don't know. Honestly, it was probably the art. I love Todd McFarlane's art. I love big '90s meathead. You know, that style for sure is what grabbed a hold of me. Now I love regular kind of cartoon stuff, but I haven't with it. I haven't read any of the new Spawn. I wanted to, but I got other things. Excuse me. I'm dying. Ah. All right, gang. This thing's getting inked up. I need to add some stuff on the boots. I'll grab the old pencil. I need to somehow turn those into hands. But all in all, I'd say I'm satisfied. Let's grab the old pencil. Read Bone. Okay, I will definitely give it a try. Is Bone still going? Or is it? It's probably all done by now. Let's see. What am I gonna do here? Trying to build like some leafy armor. Okay. Or else. All right. Okay. Well, that is. I mean, that's honestly, Ryan, you had me here, buddy. Maybe even here. Now I'm definitely gonna read it. Forget about Spawn. Yeah, I'm just looking for an eraser, and that's my biggest problem in the world. Is I'll set something down and it's gone. Oh, here it is. What kind of pencil do you use, Ryan? This is my favorite. It's a Sakura 07, just a regular little mechanical pencil. I was trying this out for a while. What do they call these? A lead slinger. I had trouble with this. I don't think I'm using it right, and I didn't take the time to YouTube a video on it. But mine gets really dull, which you would say I'd have to sharpen it. But it doesn't stay sharp for very long. It's got a little sharpener in the back here. Just do that. It doesn't stay sharp for very long. So I think I've been using it wrong. So I stick with the other one. Jeff Smith of Bone. Also did an adult 8-issue series called Razzle about a time dimension jumping art thief. Oh, hey. All right. Very interesting. Sort of an adult Crash Bandicoot minus the raccoon, I'm assuming. Was it violent? Is that what made it adult, or was there a bunch of naughty parts in it, Mr. Wynn? I'm just playing. I'm looking at some. Can I say jugs on YouTube? Is Kevin Smith going to get me banned? Okay. So, yeah, you're on the lead holder. I mean, holding lead. I just picture you. Really, the name lead holder, it sounds way too Western. A lead slinger, a lead holder. Freeze, cowboy. Right? That's what I picture. But you're a pirate captain, so. Not exactly on brand. Adult like in a detective story sense, violent, sexual sense. Okay, very cool. Oh, all right. Yeah, I like it. I like heist movies. I like heists. They don't really have enough of them besides like the Ocean's movies, right off the top of my head, I guess. There was a good, was it Jason Statham? You holding lead, son? I love cowboys. Ooh, speaking of son um, and cowboys, there was a show, a Pierce Brosnan show. I believe it was called The Sun. It's a Western show. FX did it a few years ago, probably a little bit more than a few now. Um, like 2015 or so, 16. Ran for 2 seasons. It's about it's a fictionalized account, but it's also based off a novel, but it's sort of like an amalgamation, quote unquote, of various turn of the century oil barons of Texas and Jason Strapon. Ooh, no, I don't want to go down that road. Anyways, that's probably somebody's porn name already. That's like the the version of Crash where it's just a porno. Or actually, like, yeah, no, hold on, because he started off like a hot dog salesman. That's Jason Statham's claim to fame. If that's the story I've heard, at least, was he was a hot dog salesman in New York City, like a vendor, like a cart, and some movie producer loved his accent. Sure, I mean it's a one in a million lifetime opportunity, but that's the story. I've heard it a few times, but that's the setup for the porno version of his life as well. A hot dog salesman. Not fill in the blanks. Smash. Perfect. It starts there, right, right, right. The mob comes to buy. A group of sexy female mafia members comes to buy hot dogs from Jason Strap-on, and Jason, I don't know, one of them chokes on the hot dog, and then they all go after him. I don't know, and then they have to pin him down. Oh god. Hey Jay, how you doing, buddy? Thanks for coming by. Jason Strap-on in the Magnum. God, he is a great actor, though. Sort of that old school action hero. Wait, I mean, you're almost not allowed to have that anymore. Cancel Rob's but, yeah, Parker, that's a good one. The Transporters, those are both. Maybe there's three of those. I've seen the first two. He's like the Vin Diesel of that these days. Oh, hey Rex. You know I do. I can't deny that. I cannot deny that. Yes, everybody. Jay Lee has his new book just came out, and he's got his other book, The Steins, on thevonsteins.com. Definitely check that out. You can get them on Amazon as well. I read the first chapter of The Steins, one, and it's really good. It starts off right away, hooks you in. If you're into murder mystery with a gothic kind of twist, yeah, check out The Steins. I'm trying to put the sort of spine of a leaf, like the leaf, how a leaf will have like its little veins coming from the middle. I don't know what you call that, but Ryan doesn't. Oh shit. See, Rex, I didn't even know that. All right. Rex, you've given yourself away, sir. The transporters. Oh no. Now Ryan. Now Ryan. No, no, no. if you put things like that into the ether, I fear it may come to life. It's almost like be careful what you wish for. Jay Lee says all the hardbacks got approved today, so finally he can get them now to all platforms. All right, everybody, get your hardback. Ryan's over here talking about a different kind of hardback. Oh, you got it now, Ryan. You're the wrench. No, you don't have to do anything. Can't just put you to work. Let's see. I don't want to see it. Whatever it is you're talking about, I'm not sure I want to see it. Ryan says as soon as he's done with Hammerella, he's reading both of the Steins. All right. Now I got the Hammerella theme in my head. I can't sing like Ryan, so I won't try. Although Booty from Beyond does kind of just randomly pop into my head, probably at least once a week. Booty from Beyond. Right. I haven't checked my mail. I will have to check my mail. I meant to do that today. We got trapped in a. I mean, that also might be holding it up. I bought some off of David as well. Yeah, we had a storm come by yesterday, and I didn't make it out to the mailbox. It usually holds up the mail. Hurricanes, that Florida nonsense. But, yeah, I will let you know, buddy, as soon as I get your books. I'm very excited, Rex. And then we'll have a chat about mini comics and if size really matters. Ryan says he'll start dropping the links. Hey. Thank you, sir. You're free to do what you like, of course. I really don't know what to do about these legs. I almost want to leave it because it just doesn't really work for me. I'm not a big fan. Yep, it should probably be here today or tomorrow. And yeah, then I'm thinking if David's are in, I want to get both of y'all's in, but we might be able to line something up for the 26th or the 27th of this month. So I guess 10 days from now. I was going to see if y'all's books were going to come in a few days and then hit you up. But yeah, it'll be fun. Kayla's actually agreed to be our little, I don't say our little, but to be our essentially our host in a way. She's going to be asking questions to you, me, and David just about mini comics and, just about mini comics, really. She'll be kind of hosting the Q&A as we dive in deeper. Somebody from the outside looking in. Yeah, I saw something. Were you having some printer trouble, buddy? You have to go Office Space on that thing? Respect it. All right, let's get back to inking. Not sure what I'm going to do with these boots still, so I'm just going to leave them for now. Might not do anything. Alec? Yeah. Is that like... Okay, I see what you did there. Very clever. Yeah, Alec will be joining us, and yeah, he'll be. No. Yeah, Kayla's cool. She'll be helpful there. Probably. Personally, I kind of like the idea of having um, an outsider kind of asking the questions. It'll make it for more interesting discussion, I think, because we'll each get a turn. Plus, I won't have to host. So, hey. Oh, no, you're good, Ryan. Thanks for coming by, bro. We're just having fun. Yep. Oh, yeah, bro. It's going to be awesome. Yep. We'll have the mini comics boys together. I'm also going to try to get Frank Salazar, the quote unquote king of mini comics. I'm actually going on his show, uh, the Taraco Creative Podcast, on the 23rd. This next Monday at 9 p.m. EST. So we'll chat there, and then hopefully we'll meet back in a few days to go over some mini comics. Rex says, yeah, hopefully I can get stuff straightened out soon. I'm going to be posting some comics online if I ever get around to it. Get around to it. Get to it. So what kind of printer were you using? Just like your regular standard home printer? Do you use special paper? Like a thicker cardstock? Turn this piece upside down here. I can't lean too into it or my nose and mustache will get into the camera frame. Sort of a habit I was having for a minute there. Just look up and your nose has been in the frame for 2.5 minutes. Texture. No, I'm not sure about this texture, guys. I'm still learning here. Not sure how to do this. Rex says, yeah, just a Canon home printer. I was planning on using cardstock for the covers on the next comics, but the universe has to be a whore. That it does, my friend. That it does. You have to grab that. God, can I say this? You have to grab that woman by the. Okay, I'll just stop. No, I feel you, buddy. I actually just got a printer myself the other day. My mom was kind enough to gift me hers. So I'll take it. Can't be mad at a printer. As long as it works. I think mine's a Canon, actually. Yeah. It's got a scanner in it, which I actually like. So I can scan in my nonsense and fix it up if I need to. Hey, thank you, Ryan. That's so much more elegantly put. Grab life by the printer. That's like, that's like the new ad campaign. That's like, remember, what was it? Dodge's Like a Rock. Like that tune. Just do like a grab life by the printer. Although nobody printing anything ever needs such a rugged sort of announcer voice. It's just some nerd in a office. It's like, why is this so rugged? Grab life by the printer. I'm just gonna try some lines here, guys. I truly don't know what I'm doing. That's how we. Epson didn't print himself. It's a good point. That is a good point. Wish I had a snappy zinger. You got me. That's a solid point. I got nothing. Epson likes to squirt these days. Does he? Epson. Interesting. This sounds like a. What is that? Guess Who? Are we trying to guess who this is? I guess we already know it's Epson. So, okay, so it's more like Clue. Epson in the back office with the copier. Mystery solved. Yeah, I haven't used my printer too much actually. It's mostly this has been the most use I've had. This is sort of my intermission card. This is also Jacob Whittingham, my artist on Spells and Superheroes. Yeah, he's Australian, so he's hard to get a hold of, so you keep him on hand here. Nice guy. We'll be doing more work together here in the future, actually. Very excited. I like Jacob. Met him on the Alterna Forum for those looking for artists. It's a very reliable place. I met several people from my team there. Man, I stink at lines. There we go. Okay. His right arm is a gator. Conspiring. That's. His right arm is an alligator. Is this like an Alex Jones style, like printing mystery? Conspiring. His right arm, it turns your right arms into gators. That might be cool. Would you trade one arm if you could keep the fingers? Would you trade it for like a gator, like a Killer Croc style arm? For what purpose, I suppose, really? I don't know. People are splitting their tongues today. That's a thing that's more common, I think. I mean, I've just seen it randomly, so I mean, it's maybe you see it a few times in media, and you're like, oh, okay, I guess that's the thing. But he won't explain himself, nor should you. That would ruin it. That would ruin the conspiracy. What good is a conspiracy if it has to be explained? You have to look into it. That's. I'm not trying to push any fake news over here. See, I don't know what I'm gonna do with this. I'm just trying to lay down a little bit of who knows what. You can't even see it. Oh my. See, this is what I mean. It's okay. I don't know what to do. I guess I can move on to color. Maybe put some more on those boots. Fairies wear boots. It's a great title for the song, I think. Pretty sure that's Ozzy. What the hell does a damn boot look like? Anybody got any boot suggestions? Somebody tell me what a boot looks like. I gotta look up a boot. I think you know what a boot looks like. Elf boot. Yeah, elf boot. I want to get no Santa Claus out. That's exactly what I got. Let's try wood elf boot. Yeah. They got buckles and little tassels and what have you. Rex says, "What's all this about?" Oh, very good. Good one, buddy. That's a zinger. I think that's a zinger. Maybe not. You're deaf. Oh, I'm sorry, friend. That is my notifications making you deaf, or was that my voice? Was that my sultry tones of ginge? All right, y'all. Coming up next to that main stage, Ryan Wynn. Woo! Let me see if I can silence that for you, Rex. Just for you, buddy. Literally just for you. I care that much. I will do. It shouldn't be too hard, right? I just got this computer, so. Oh God, I'm sorry, guys. Is that better? Hopefully. Okay. Was it the dinging? You know, everybody's hearing. If you've joined me today, then yes, you're hearing. Absolutely. I'm actually kind of embarrassed now. Y'all made me feel bad. I hurt your ears. Oh no. Oh no. I've killed Ryan, and Rex is bleeding out as we speak. Damn. That was not how I intended for this stream to go. Man. Boy. Sorry guys. Is there anything I can do? Any final wishes? Can I get you a cigarette? A hot pocket? A dancing, I don't know, a midget in a stripper costume of some sort? Sort of shuffle you off the mortal coil with a laugh. You should sort of get a chuckle on your way. Good one, Ginge. I'm here for you. I mean, that's what do they call that? Remember hearing things? That was a good time. I'll miss music. Fair. It's true. I've actually sort of started. I used to blast my headphones, but Apple put some update where it'll like monitor your, your hearing levels or whatever. For well, this might be too loud. It'll notify you, tell you to turn it down. It's like, all right, fine, because I don't want to blow my ears out. But you guys' ears, however, that's those. You guys can just get new eardrums, right? Do they make knee implants yet? Rex says, now it's going to be not so many. A tribute to Sex Do. Very good. A tribute to Sex Do. That's. I mean, you're definitely getting some goth babes with that name. Rex Doom is probably already sort of a goth babe kind of name, but Sex Doom. There's the porno version of Rex. It's just Sex Doom. Played by the same person, no less. You're really hard up for money when you're playing the porno parody version of yourself as an actor. It's like I really care about the continuity of the character. Sex Doom, local sex pot. Rest in peace. It's true. Just instead of flowers, you just bring a handful of condoms and throw it at his casket. Hey, thank you, Ryan. Thank you, buddy. I'm just learning by doing, I think. Yeah, these are branches, like thick wood branches, like the under not branches. I'm sorry, roots, like a root system. Yeah, I'm trying to go for a forest warrior kind of look. Thank you, Sarah. Pizza Cougar ghosted you. Hmm, man, did you tip her? How much did you tip her? That's the question. And would that then make her a hooker if she's like, if he'd have tipped me $3 more, I'd have slept with him? I've had some good looking pizza girls. They give you that little look, and you're like, all right. Trying to get an extra tip, I see. But ain't gonna work on me. No, I used to deliver pizza long ago. My best pizza delivery story would be delivering to my. It was right after I graduated high school, and delivered to my vice principal, who I know recognized me because I had just seen her, not that long ago, the graduation, a couple months prior. It was a very small graduating class, and yeah, I handed her the pizza, and I even smiled at her. I was like, "Hey," and then she, just pretended like she did not know me and did not tip me. I was like, "Ah, I see. I'm in the real world. Okay then." But that's 10 years ago. I still haven't forgot that. Rex says I tip good. I just wanted to give her my tip as a bonus. Oh, you. I see. Okay. Well, not much more I can add to that. I think just the tip. I never had any pizza boys experiences. Like, you know, nothing like, oh, Mr. Pizza Man, I seem to have forgotten my wallet. Whatever can I do? Send me a text so I'd have her number. My name ain't Tip Tipperton. See, I'm a great tipper, though. That's the thing, actually, because I've had a few sort of tip jobs. I value the. I mean, I get it. I my best friend, he's kind of militantly anti-tipper. He's also a litter bug. This guy. I'm the opposite of those things. I don't like littering, and I'm a pretty generous tipper just because I don't know. Maybe I'm too nice of a guy, and I don't mean that to be like, oh, I'm so nice. I'm just like, no, I mean, maybe I am just sometimes too nice like that. But and not to say I'm just gonna keep rambling. Anyway, I ain't over here trying to talk myself up. I'm just rambling. Well, Rex, say it. I, I value the tip. I value the tip. Why do I feel dirty saying that? I think I know why. I do though. I value the tip. Not just the tip. The whole everything that comes after the tip, right? Right? The service, you get, and I don't mean that service. I mean the pizza. Sure. Or what else? I live out in the woods, and that's the only thing that delivers is pizza. And that's because they're like mm, sort of in the woods as well. They're like right off of the main road. Everywhere else says forget it. So so Rex, are you looking for a girlfriend? Are you just out here breaking hearts and oh, I don't know what rhymes with. I want smelling farts, but probably not. Maybe. I don't know. You seem like a dirty dude. Somebody tell me what to do with this boot before I lose my mind. Rex says, haven't heard anything since this morning. Maybe I'll text her tonight. Be like, sup, bitch? You naked? A girlfriend? Nah, just fun. That works probably on a contingency of women. That probably does work. I actually think that could work. It's a swing. It's a gamble. But with the right girl, that I mean, yeah. If she texts you that, she's the one. Yes. Rex ain't out here trying to get hitched. I'm not married myself, although my girlfriend and I have been together for almost 5 years. She's been up in my ear about that. You know how women be. She's actually a pretty good artist herself, in her own right. Let's see. Oops. She's been drawing this Antonio Banderas thing from Once Upon a Time in Mexico. This is my girlfriend's art. She's been sort of practicing. That's Salma Hayek. But no, she's pretty decent. I mean, this is pretty good. And she also hasn't drawn in a while, so yeah. I let my woman art. My woman was arting before her and I got together, and yeah, she actually helps me out from time to time. Honestly, she's like that. That kind of surprised me because she hadn't done anything in a while, and she wants to. Oh, thank you. Yeah, this hand came out really nice in my opinion. I like the hand quite a bit, and I like the shadow work here. These lines. She kind of surprised me. The old girl still got some tricks in her. I'm just kidding. See, I get to talk ish when she's not here. Otherwise, it'd be my ass. You see. Thank you, Ryan. You're very kind of you. All right, guys. I'm gonna try and do something on this boot, but I really don't know. We got Rob's stream tonight. That's right. Almost forgot about that. That's coming up in 2 hours. Hey. Hey. What's up, Kayla? What up? Yeah. Thank you for coming by. We are just hanging out. I don't know what to do. I'm just staring at this boot. I can't believe you guys are here while I'm just staring at a boot. I feel like I need to come up with something or y'all gonna start leaving. It's like, Ginge, you drawing or just gonna look at this boot? Pressure's on. The pressure is afoot. I'm underfoot the pressure. I'm being stepped on by. Okay, I'll stop. Did I leave the boot? I guess I just leave the boot. Let me leave it. We're leaving the boot, guys. That's it. Show us your boots. Do I get a set of beads? Is that one of those things? You just take your boots off your feet, put them on the counter, and be like, all right, there you go. All right, so, okay. I don't know what to do about the, actually, I'm just going to try something. That's what I'm going to do. We're going to try putting a little shadow under here. I'm just going to try putting a little under shadow. And then, probably next video, we'll start coloring this thing. So I definitely want to color it. I got some white markers, but I just want to color it for funsies. Let's see. Where's my? There you are. Oh, are you Captain Wind? Tell us, laddie, when's the last time you fought the Kraken? A pizza cougar report. This is actually, I mean, that's a viable sort of character. That's a niche for somebody. I mean, I don't know if Kayla wants to start a YouTube channel or she plays the character, the pizza cougar. And maybe it's a news report thing. I don't know. Rex, maybe you want to start the channel. And maybe Kayla writes your skits. Maybe the two of you. Yes, that's it. Rex is the pizza cougar. Kayla's sort of the, I don't want to say Dom. I think that's her sister, actually. I don't know. There's a lot of moving parts in all this. Rex is a show off. Okay. I like it. A very humble man. Respectable. Rex, you know what? I think a pizza cougar could be funny. If anyone's the man to do it. It's sex, that sex pest, sex doom. Rex owns it. He does. Like a big fur coat. Just gonna lay down a little bit of shadows right here. Just gonna try to create that, I guess like a shadow effect on the bottom right. Which way is the sun coming in? Yeah, no, I would definitely, and I would expect it to make me laugh. And if it did make me laugh, Rex, boy, you'd be hearing it. I'm just kidding. I'm gonna add probably everything. Blood, I should probably add some on the axe. Right now, I was just thinking the different greens and browns. It's a woodland kind of warrior, so that'll be his look. He's not necessarily. He's more at the charge, maybe headed into battle, but yeah, probably some blood on the axe, right? Gonna have an axe. Gonna have some blood. No, Rex, you can't retire, my friend. You're in the Sarlacc pit now, friend. There's no climbing out of it. You're trapped. You just thought you were gonna walk away. It's blood in, blood out. I'm just kidding. Or am I? Okay, let's. I'm thinking it would make sense more if the light came in this way, just because it's kind of a classic pose and he's there, But I feel like it would be more kind of moody coming this way with the light shining over him. I kind of want to do it that way as opposed to the light hitting him. So I think I may have already messed that up here. Yes, that is usually the answer to things I've found. Kayla, we ruin everything. Star Wars, for the most part, I'd say. Like once Star Wars got popular, with like I don't know. That's my love hate relationship with cosplay coming out here. I'm working on some personal issues. Never mind. I'm just kidding. Okay. He is now Rex Dom, the Sex Dom. Check out his Only Somethings page. Oh God. Now that's is that the new? You've really taken like the red red room artist kayfabe and kind of really ratcheted it up there, Rex, with the taking it straight to OnlyFats. Yep. No, that's a good website. OnlyFats. Yeah, yeah, yeah. No, I like OnlyFats. Kayla says she would really like to see Rex and Kelsey meet. Oh, Rex, the heat is on, my friend. Uh-oh. Kayla's with the love connection. Come on. A little love shack. I think that's what Rex needs. Needs him a good solid dominatrix just to get him in line. It's the only thing that can contain the man. Do Doms have say do Doms? Yeah, I guess they typically do. I mean, yeah, strippers have boyfriends. I'm sure dominatrixes also have boyfriends. Outside of their actual, I mean, you got your job. That's always a weird thing. I've dated strippers. It's don't do it. Everybody says don't do it. Don't do it. I actually don't believe Rex there. Who knows? That might be his thing. Dressing like a woman. There's been some really powerful men that have dressed like women. I mean, I don't know. Was it Gerald Ford? You want to be a president one day, Rex? You got to dress like a woman. Ginge, how crazy were they? They were exactly as crazy as you'd expect them to be. And the real question is how crazy was I for the first one? I sort of forgive myself for, but the second one, all of my friends were like, Ginge, because that was my name there as well. I've gone by Ginge in real life and on the internet for like 10 years, whether willingly or otherwise. But, um, yeah, no, it was, you just don't. Oh, yeah, no. I had friends that I grew up with, just girls you go to school with that end up as strippers, and you're like, yeah, that, you know, they were the usual suspects, but all in all, I worked there for 2 years, and I mean, met a lot of people, met a lot of dancers, obviously, and like out of all that, I'd probably say I had a handful of them that were probably maybe 10 to 15 that were, like really quote unquote trustworthy, or at least I had a good enough working relationship with, where they were, solid, but yeah, the rest of them were nutty, and it was like basically every night you're just fighting with strippers for money. It's fun sometimes. It's fun most of the time. I mean, it was a fun job. Yeah, one of them charged another girl's car for $40. Oh, Jesus. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. They're nuts, dude. These people, there's a reason that they're strippers. I mean, very few of them are able to hold, and I'm over here sounding like I'm talking trash on strippers, but maybe it is what it is. But the ones that I knew, very few of them were able to hold like regular jobs and were basically strippers just so that they could live a wild ass lifestyle. And hey, whatever, that's your thing. But yeah, that was most of them. And then of course you'd have like one or two that were legitimate. I mean, I don't know. One girl, it was your, and I think it was more of an act really, but we had one dancer that would bring her college textbooks out on the floor and read them. Even to us, like behind the scenes, she claimed she was going to school, but it's like, okay, or you're playing a game. It's cool. It's cool. You got to fish when you're out there. I mean, it's you go to make money. Plus, you have to pay the house, which is basically a nightly fee to work there at the club. Rex says, most women I've known have been completely nuts. We are crazy. You just got to find your level of crazy that you are content with. That I pretty much agree with. It's it's all about what you're willing to work with, I think. But also, yeah, after dating two strippers, which I really blame myself because who else can I blame? But that really made me reconsider the way I evaluate, potential girlfriends, all that stuff. I mean, you probably should, but yeah, yeah, college textbooks. Yeah, I mean it's all a game. It's all an act. Like they go by little stage names, and then behind the scenes they're like shit talking dudes. Like it is what it is. The strippers. Yeah, we had really sort of the standout moments there. Or I live in a spring break town, and yeah, it's not as big as it used to be, just because in 2015 we had this massive debacle, let's say, where a bunch of nonsense happened, and the city itself kind of tightened up a lot of stuff, like shutting down the bars at like 1 and 2 a.m. Just a bunch of stuff, which it is what it is, but it hurt like the local nightlife economy around here. And yeah, I forget where I was headed with that story because I have that issue. So y'all have to bear with me on that. Sorry. That's what happens, man. I didn't take a bunch of head injuries. I probably just rambled so much. You lose track. Come on, guys. You know how it is. You're talking into a camera. Let's see. Let's see. Let's see. Just trying to put texture, I guess is the word. A little stank on it. Let's see. What in the WTF and over Rex? My lack of train of thought. It is a thing that happens to me. That's why I like being a writer, because I can look at exactly where I left off at and pick right back up. It has come in handy. You just got to remember to write down where you left off. So my buddy Rip the Falcon, he's a comic book artist. He's an animator. He will be coming on my show. No, it was just quiet. Yep, yep, it gets quiet. Those are the moments in which you revel in the awkward. That's why I want a slide whistle. I actually want a soundboard, but they're expensive and I don't want to pay for it. So I was like, okay, how do I get around this? A slide whistle. I just want the slide whistle. I'll just be the next. I will be the CG Carrot Top. I already got the red hair. I just need a couple of props, whoopee cushion, slide whistle, a kazoo. Come on, guys. I think it's a go. What is this chat talking about? Kayla Rex, I think you should do Pizza Cougar that delivers possessed pizza to kill dudes. A succubus pizza delivery. Dude. Man. I'm trying to think. Does she show up and is like, okay, does she okay, so she's got a magic phone that intercepts phone calls for people that are making calls to their local pizzerias for delivery, of course. She intercepts the call, through whatever sort of Ouija board magic, delivers, whatever, uses her cursed satanic pizza oven, wood fire, get that really nice thin crust, keep it in there for 20 seconds, and you're boom, done. Pull it out, delivers it to you, and then eats your soul. Is that what we're saying? A soundboard app. Okay. It's much more practical, I'd imagine, than keeping a whole prop bin right next to me. But is it as much fun? And how many awkward laughs am I gonna get if I pull out a real slide whistle? Because it's solely for that moment when there's just dead air and everybody's like, "Ee," and you just and then you get right back into conversation. No problem. All right. Okay. All right. So I was all right. I got it actually. I was better than in the ballpark. Then she messes with the wrong dude. Oh, it's Van Helsing. Van Helsing orders a pizza. He's on to her trick. He orders a pizza, gets her to come to him. Boom. She shows up at the door. Knock knock. You know, pizza. And then he opens the door. Well, I thought she'd never show up. And then he's got a crossbow. Bah! Right in the heart. Okay, how about this? Kayla, you do the script. Rex, can you do the art? Can we get the both of you on it? And how about I'll buy it? Does that work? Is that a fair compromise? Let's put some more shadow down here. Okay, Pizza Cougar. So it's Pizza Succubus, really. All right, so here's the next question. What time period are we doing? Is this like medieval pizza? Because there was lasagna back then, during Black Plague times. That, which is an interesting thing, really, because if you're talking like BC or AC or after Christ, before Christ, what about after pizza, before pizza? Yeah, talking about pizza activated my Siri. Did y'all hear me? Or did it cut out? Because that was a killer joke, And my Siri just interrupted. I can't believe that. Did y'all get my before pizza or after pizza joke? I'll repeat it if I have to. Rex says, I can't draw women or really normal human beings, so that is your stylization, friend. That's what's going to make this specifically a Rex Doom Alec, as you're calling. I guess that's Kayla's new pen name, Alec. Uh, what's a good spin on Adrian? Just draw tits holding a pizza. Just draw a. That's the cover. A set of haunted tits holding a pizza. And it's sort of got like the Ouija, around it. Sort of Al Yak. Oh, it's a dragon name. Okay, all right. Do I have a dragon name? Can I have one? That was something some friends and I used to do. Not give each other dragon names, but in 6th grade, we used to make basically dragon magazines. I was a horrible student. Me and my friends wouldn't do work, but I feel like it paid off in the end. But no, we'd just get some notebook paper together. You'd staple it, and then you just draw dragons. You're just drawing a bunch of nonsense, not doing your schoolwork like you do. But it was some really cool stuff. If you're into dragons, just being creative. All right, my dragon name is Yak Yak Yak. That's my dragon name. Yak Yak Yak. Okay. Your name backwards, your mood, and the last thing you are. Oh, the last thing I ate. Cheeseburger. Huh? My name backwards. This is going to make me look like a genius. Okay. My name backwards. Let's just do this. Okay. Graham. What? I'm happy. Oh, I don't think I get it. Graham Happy Cheeseburger. That's my name. I'm definitely not doing this right. So Cram the Happy Destroyer of Cheeseburgers. Okay. All right. I guess I was doing it right. Sort of. And really, that's almost a comedy bit. Cram the cheeseburger eating dragon. There we go. There's my next fun shot. My company mascot be a cheeseburger eating dragon. No, probably not. Okay, well, I'll take it. I mean, that's the thing. I do love cheeseburgers. So, I mean, it's where's the lie, as the kids say. Eggnog. I've never had eggnog. You cram that cheeseburger. I will cram that cheeseburger down my mouth, down my gullet, well, then first chewing it, and then, swallowing it. You don't want to choke, especially on a cheeseburger. Just not one way I want to go out personally. It's actually a small fear of mine. Sort of choking to death on food, especially in public. Although, if you were to choke anywhere, you'd want it to be in public, right? So that way, hopefully, somebody Heimlich maneuvers you, whatever. But yeah, I don't know. I've never had any close scares. But anybody ever almost choked to death? We got any almost choked to death victims in here? Raise your hands. God. Anything Rex is choking, I'm just. We got like 2 guesses, and the first 2 don't count, as they say. Rex is he's a degenerate, everybody. What is this? They let this guy in here? Like this? This is a wholesome show. Wow, chicka wow. Heyo. Just Ryan, like, no, stop. I was say with Ryan Spencer on a leash, but yeah, we'll move on. Okay, it says, so I almost choked to death on a Chex Mix when I was a kid. Damn. Okay. Very well. That would be traumatic, I think. Did it stop you from eating Chex Mix for a while? Did you look? I mean, do you look at them with a sort of side eye now? I do with like regular chips. Because one stabbed me in the roof of the mouth. This was like 2 years ago. Just eating some salt and vinegar chips, and it like flips up the wrong way, and just it turns into a stabs you in the face. I don't know either, to be honest with you, Rex, at this point, buddy. I'm just along for the ride, my man. Oh, okay, all right, the continuation. But my dad gave me the Heimlich maneuver, and then I puked up everything in my stomach. Ooh, fantastic. Kayla says she loves food. Hey, so do I. Gotta love food. Well, Ryan finds that gross. Sorry, Kayla. Ryan's not into throw up play. We're sort of really fleshing all this out with each other today. I'm glad we had this talk on my channel. Yeah, I believe it. You're supposed to. I've heard you're supposed to squeeze pretty hard with a Heimlich maneuver. I've also heard that, and of course you hear a bunch of nonsense, but I've heard that if you're doing like chest compressions on somebody, I forget what is that, CPR, you're supposed to press really, really hard, like possibly even to break a rib. I've heard that you're supposed to press hard enough to break a rib. It seems counterintuitive to me, but I've heard it from a few different people that I sort of trust for other bits of info. But I'm not going to try to break somebody's rib, I don't think. Hopefully that never has to happen. But anybody heard that? Don't go breaking ribs. Oh, Rex, come on, buddy. Oh. Slim Jim Kaijus. Come on, gang. Can't we all just get along? Of course we can. Yeah. Stories we shouldn't tell in chat. I'm sure I'll have a few of those before my time on this earth is done. All right. I'm liking how that log's looking now with a little bit of ink on it. A beef and cheese hydra. That's an interesting idea. I mean, I'm not a corporate ad guy, but I don't know. Maybe that's a pitch to Slim Jim as a company, like kaiju marketing. I don't know. We're going. Okay, get this, guys. We're going big. We're going huge. We're going kaiju Slim Jims. A giant Macho Man Randy Savage Slim Jim. That would actually probably sell. It would at least stop me. I'll watch it once. I'd watch that once. If Dr. Squatch can get me, I think that might get me. Fucking Dr. Squatch. Ryan says, oh, okay. Ryan says, in CPR training, you go pretty hard like that. Jay Lee says, no, you don't break a rib. You actually break the sternum due to you have to put enough force to get the heart to pump, have had to do CPR 3 times. Damn. Jeez. Wow. Man. Okay. Rex Doom says, "You and your Slim Jim obsessions." I like beef jerky. I hesitate to say that I'm I mean, I like Slim Jims as much as the next guy. I'll just leave that there. If there was a 20-foot Slim Jim, I would eat it in a year. That's like those 4-pound Reese's cups. I'm sure if you look hard enough, there would be a 20-foot Slim Jim. Or maybe contact them and see, like, look, guys, let's get us a 20-footer. There's a 20-footer out here in a couple weeks. What do you say? There is a savage-sized Slim Jim with Macho Man on it. Oh, very well. I did not know. And, of course, Kayla just wants big meat logs. Don't we all want a big meat log, though? In some form or another. Not to be nasty about it, Rex. I know you. Had the Tabasco seasoned Slim Jim the other day. Hey, I had a teacher that was really into the Tabasco Slim Jims. I think I told Kayla about this, but one of my teachers way back in the day he had this thing about throwing Slim Jims in the dashboard of his car for like 2 or 3 weeks and letting it basically sun cook, and then you eat them. Yeah, I mean, I don't really recall the purpose for it, but that's just how he liked them. So, but I remember him giving me a Tabasco one that was like that. I do not remember what it tasted like. But there you go, buddy. Give it a try. Tell him Jen sent you. See, if I just keep talking, I won't get shit done. So you just kind of gotta get in there and, well, I just get shit done. That's Stick up in that Cuomo rocket short halftime show. Tim Dillon, dude, that's my jam. Tim Dillon and Kyle Dunnigan. I've seen a lot less of Kyle Dunnigan than I have of Tim Dillon, but I'm definitely going to be getting into some Kyle Dunnigan based off of his impressions. But Tim Dillon, anybody Tim Dillon fan? That guy's absolutely on a. I think he's kind of like a modern day George Carlin in a way. I mean, maybe it is going to take, I think, longer to sort of achieve that level. Maybe not necessarily with his stand-up specials per se, in terms of like them going down in history as like the things people look back on. But I really like Tim Dillon because he just says he says what's on his mind, and dude, that to me is like the best comedy. Is not, I don't know. I probably find offensive, quote unquote, offensive humor funny, but I mean, I just like to laugh. If you're at a comedy show or listening to a comedian, just don't take shit personally. Tim is runny. Interesting. I like it. Pick the Slim Jim ones. Is that what that's called? Keeping a Slim Jim in the sun? Is that called picking? Sounds kind of dirty. Come on, baby. Pick my Slim Jim. proof that Spencer is Sasquatch. I mean, I've got my suspicions. Let's just say that. He burned it with a lighter. Oh. Interesting. And the meat just melted like wax? Is that what Ryan's saying? I can't imagine that it would, yeah, I mean, it's gotta. Yeah, now I just want to get a Slim Jim and throw it into the fire. The fires of Mount Doom. Would that be enough to take out a Slim Jim? The fires of Mount Doom? Thoughts? Kayla says she still had to try it. It was bad. Fair enough. Sack Squatch. Very interesting. That used to be one of my favorite words back in the day. Sasquatch. And I don't know why, but I had this habit. Tell me if anybody else had this habit growing up. I used to just get a word or phrase that would make me laugh, and then I would run it into the ground, much to the chagrin of everyone around me. You know, you just say something funny to yourself, and then for some reason you say it 100,000 other times in the course of a day. And then your mom tells you to shut up about it already. No, I'm kidding. But Sasquatch was that word for me. Also Bob Saget, but that was because of Tourette's guy. You'll probably remember Tourette's guy. Oh, Bob Saget. That was young me thought that was the funniest thing to ever exist. Tourette's guy. Danny, that was his name, yeah. And I actually liked Bob Saget's stand-up. I actually liked Full House too, oddly enough. I mean, I grew up on Nick at Night, just right before you go to bed. You'd catch like 2 episodes of Full House, and then South Park would come on at it was like the 8 to 9 block or whatever. So you'd get an hour of Full House, and then, if I'm not mistaken, South Park would come on, and then you'd watch South Park and drift off to Dreamville. After the fact. What the hell do we mean by a sack squatch, anyways? It's just like a really hairy sack. Is it a giant? Is it a Sasquatch in a bag? I doubt it's a Sasquatch in a bag. I'd like to see you get a Sasquatch in a bag. Yeah, that is a great question, though. Ryan, are you going to be coming by Rob's draw stream tonight? Let's put Ryan on the spot. What are you saying, gang? Commitment. You going to be there? Huh? You going to be there? Just kidding. Yeah, Rob's draw streams. Good stuff. Those have helped me quite a bit. Even just watching, even on the nights I don't participate. I don't participate in all of them. But even on the nights that I don't, you can just sit and watch and learn quite a bit. That's really, at the end of the year, I'll flip through my sketchbook and just sort of show what I've learned. This thing's pretty much just about full. It's probably, I have a hard time finding blank pages. So, do a little video at the end of the year. Rex Doom says he needs to put in his Manscaped order. Okay, everybody, Rex Doom is going to shave his pubes here I guess within the coming weeks, Rex. I mean, it's going to take a minute for it to get to your house, I'm assuming. Good luck, buddy. Okay, Ryan says he's planning on joining. All right. Hey. And Kayla says, we got to change that to Spencer's name to that one day. What if the entire community just referred to him like Sasquatch? Do you think it would take? How hard do you think he'd struggle before just accepting the inevitable? You don't want to be Spencer's little baby Sass? I guess it would be baby Sack, but I didn't want to say that. So baby Sass. Let's do that instead. Be Papa Sass and baby Sass. He'd probably let you breastfeed, Rex. I mean, come on. How many chances do you get to breastfeed from a Sasquatch? Who's turning that down? Let's be honest. Not me. Ryan says he would kill us all first. All right. I like the challenge. Now I'm playing. Ed's going to draw. Okay, very cool. Kayla says she's going to draw tonight as well, and she's currently inking Magikarp. All right. Pokemon. That was probably my first anime, right? That and Dragon Ball Z. I know Pokemon Yellow and a Game Boy Color were like the first things I saved up for as a kid, and that was sort of what my parents used to teach me the concept of an allowance and chores and basically getting paid to do chores, yada yada. You know how kids do. But yeah, Pokemon Yellow and a green Game Boy Color. That should change my life. Good times. Ed's gonna draw. Yeah, let's see. Kayla says, "Not me. I'll team up with Beth." All right. Yeah, Beth probably has some pull. Beth and Kayla, with their powers combined, could probably get away with the Sasquatch. If anything, we'd need them to ease Spencer into it. Just gotta let your hair down. Dip your toe in the Sasquatch water. Have a drink. Some of that Sasquatch water. There's your brand name, too. The Death Curse official energy drink, Sasquatch water. Boom. You guys can have it. Don't even sweat it. Ryan says he is using Evangelion as inspiration right now for this Hammerella scene. Ooh, dude. Right on. Hammerella, Wirehead, City of Rod, of course. I mean, all of the dudes stuff are my biggest upcoming campaigns I'm looking forward to. Aside from those, it's there's a couple others that are escaping me, but right off the top is also Lucifer Storm's Ed Gein. That and also Jack the Ripper, which I haven't backed that, but I probably should. But I imagine we'll see an awesome crossover of some Jack the Ripper Vampire Hunter and Ed Gein Demon Slayer. How's it going, Ryan? How's your scene going, buddy? Is there any? Can you give us any small details? Or do we have to suffer? How is my campaign doing? My campaign is going pretty great. Honestly, we're still in the first month. We're already funded, and I definitely have to thank you, Kayla. I have to thank everybody, Ryan, Rex. I think you backed, buddy. If you didn't, it's okay. I still love you. But yeah, all you guys that have helped out and even just come to hang out, thank you so much. It's been a ton of fun. kind of staring down before launching the campaign. You know, you don't really have an idea as to what to really expect. You just see everybody else go through it, and yeah, I've had a blast. I can say that. I mean, it's been a pretty much all ups. But yeah, thanks guys. Campaign's going great. We're funded. It's I guess we're like roughly halfway through the first month. I've got 6 shows next week, and I've got a show. What is today? Tuesday. I got a show tomorrow with this gentleman named Justin from the Juke Joint. He's an artist. I believe he also writes, but I know he mostly runs an art YouTube channel. That'll be fun. I think that's at 8 my time. I believe 8 Central. Let me pull up my calendar. No, it's at 6. Okay, so it's at 6 my time. So 6 Central at the Juke Joint. And yeah, then next week be nice and slam packed. And I'm hoping to yeah, I'd like to get it to 1,000. Honestly, by maybe by the end of the second month, I'd like to get it to 1,000. And that's honestly where I was thinking it would be at by the end of the 6 months. I was thinking if I was lucky, it would be around there. But you know, already being halfway there, I mean, I'm here for the hustle. I'm having fun, seeing results. People are enjoying the book, or at least the pitch and everything that they're seeing. So they're receptive to it. So it's going good. Now that I've rambled. Thank you guys. Oh, it's all right, Rex. I will agree, though. You are a bastard. There's no denying that. You dirty bastard. Nah, it's okay. That's like the least favorite part about sales, really. It's like bugging your friends to buy something. It's like, It's like, if they want to, sure. No hard feelings. That's I'm a bastard. Hmm. Rex, that might actually make a good T-shirt. I don't know if that's what Kayla was saying, but just I'm a bastard. I don't know. Maybe throw some art on that or not. I was. This is going to be ridiculous, but I was sort of kicking around the idea of like I was looking at drink koozies for a minute to like as that as like maybe a perk or something. They were just too expensive, but I was like, what about a drink koozie that's like I. And this is going to make me sound like a crazy person. It just says I've smoked 6 bowls of meth today. Just call it like the Florida Man store, and just have a bunch of random shit in there like that. The I've smoked 6 bowls of meth drink koozie. The I'm a bastard T-shirt. There you go. I haven't smoked 6 bowls of meth today, just to clarify. Yeah, this would be a moment where I'd pull out the slide whistle after saying something like that and just whoop. A T-shirt of Metal Face that just says "bastard." That's actually kind of spooky. Are you sure? Yeah, I am sure. I'm sure about that one. I have not smoked any meth today. No blasted. It's like trucker fuel. No offense to my truckers out there on the road. Sort of listening in intently. Now I'm talking shit. Sorry, truckers. I'm just kidding. You know what movie I really liked that The word bastard is like the only time it's ever scared me was the movie White Noise. That Michael Keaton. It's like a early 2003, 4, something like that. Jay Lee says, "Yeah, sorry for being quiet. I am drawing the special art prints for the Comic Con. I will be at on the 28th." Hey, no problem at all, buddy. Right on. Very cool. What are the prints of? Is it Stein's related stuff, or are you doing just some character? What you working on? Anyways, though, the movie The White Noise, Michael Keaton. Uh, Basically, the premise: his wife. I don't remember. If I know she slips and falls on some rocks. I don't remember if it was like some setup from like it was supposed to happen or if it just happened. But anyways, um, yeah, there's a scene in that movie where like at the end of the movie, you basically find out Michael Keaton's being haunted by the angels of death, and they make you sort of right at the end of the movie. I guess I think right before they kind of kill Michael Keaton, they're kind of swirling around him in this really kind of spooky manner because they're saying a bunch like throughout the movie that when you get like tapped into their world, the other spirits, the evil spirits. They got the guy to play Baron Harkonnen from the sci-fi Doom miniseries, and I love that dude's necks. He's got so many necks, and I love them all. I forget what that actor's name is, but man, I love the way that guy looks. Anyways, but he's like the he's like the exorcist in that movie. And every time you would tap into the other side, like the ghosts were really violent, and aggressive, and angry, and it always put me off. And there's one scene where they're like swirling around Michael Keaton, and they're like bastard. And I was like, dang, it really spooked me out as a kid. I love that movie though. Jay Lee says 5 prints for the main Steins characters. Very cool. Rex, you know what, buddy? We'll let you slide, man. You can be an embarrassment here. It's quite all right. Nobody will judge you here. Jay Lee says, one is a special print limited to 20 in honor of Michael Turner, so you see the main character Mary in that style. Oh, okay. Very cool. Michael Turner. The comic artist pass here lately? Familiar with Mr. Turner? American artist. Oh, man. Let's see. Oh, he died in 2008. Okay. At 37, man. Super young. Ah, yeah, okay. I've seen this picture. Really great art. Cool, Jay. That should be really nice to see. Alyak will judge me. I said it right that time. Alyak. Yeah. Rex, I think you could do with a bit of scrutiny, buddy. Who knows? All this. I don't know. You seem like a shifty guy. I'm just playing. Yeah, Turner and I are the same age, and since we are 50, figured to do a 50 event. Okay, man, right on. Oh, very cool, Jay. I look forward to. Are you going to post those on line for people to see, or are you planning on offering any extras you have for sale, or shade? Oh, shady. Oh, Rex. Oh, Rex. Ain't you ever gonna learn to type? I thought you spent all day on a computer and you ain't learned to type. Oh, Rex. Jay Lee says he will post them online. Okay, very cool. Yeah, I definitely look forward to seeing some of your art. more of your art. Those main character sketches we were looking at the other day. Jay was actually our guest on mine and Pedro's morning show last Sunday. You guys can check out the replay on that. We go over the Steins, we go over the writing process, the differences between capturing a reader and emotions, from a novel to a comic book. Really interesting stuff. Check that out. And then also Jay's a legit artist too, so which probably makes me sound like a dummy to say Jay's a legit artist. No, I mean he's pretty legit. I'll check him out. Better than old Freckles over here. I think one of the things I'm trying to do mostly with my art is one, be satisfied with it in terms of being able to just produce something that I like, that makes me happy. And then of course, you'd like to make other people happy with it, but I'll never be a professional working artist, so it's really more for me. I want to get something that I like, that I'm proud of, and then as far as the sort of emotions go, then the technicality, I just want to make sure that it's sort of technically sound. Those are my goals this year, basically just to be happy with it. Okay, guys. Well, this has actually been a lot of fun, and I'm really enjoying doing these draw streams. And I'll definitely be doing more of them. I'm going to do one probably every Sunday after my Sunday mornings with Pedro. And I'll probably do a few throughout the week, just here and there. Next week, I'll probably be super busy, so it'll be just on Sunday. Yeah. Aside from that, yep. Kayla, actually, anybody that has any books that they want to promote or come on and talk about or anything like that, definitely hit me up. I will be more than happy to have people on, and we'll chat. Anything anybody needs, I'm more than willing to see what I can do. So Kayla had sent me a gentleman, Outlaw Comics, I believe is his company's name. His book is Canaan, I think it's called. I forget what it's called, but this gentleman will have him on in a few weeks to talk about his book. That's a guy Kayla sent my way. That'll be fun. So, yeah. Anything else? Anybody else? Y'all send them to your boy. And thank you, Ryan. Y'all hit the like button. All right, gang. We'll see y'all next time. Have a great day.